back in. We're here with Mill Valley Rods, and we're just kind of taking a walk around the house. There's a travel trailer I'm going to be working on. We're going to tow that through the Kootenays and then the Cascades, maybe a little bit of Oregon. Really looking forward to it. I can take you for a tour inside of it. There's a Silverado, it's just doing its thing. I want to tow it with the 55. That piece of orange green stunt foam there is yeah, looks pretty ridiculous, but it's a pad for the back of the bed, which I'll show you in a minute, and I thought it looked just ugly enough to pass. All right, here's a bunch of toilet paper. Welcome toilet paper. Then I got dinette here. Let me turn the power on. I'll go back to the power panel. There we go. That one, red one. Oh yeah, and then the green one to turn the lights on. Bang! There we go. We got some action. I got the what is that one? Max Air, fully controllable with a remote. You can leave it open when you're driving. Into interior and exterior air circulation. 10 speeds. What else can I tell you about this thing that just makes it like you shouldn't get anything but this one? But anyway, there it is. It's my spiel. I'm not selling it because they didn't give it to me for free. Anyway, so I did a bunch of interior molding, and then I kind of made this like interior beam support with a full-on 2x4 running all the way down to kind of restructure the roof because it was sagging. Took the rear wall apart. Put some plywood in there, marine grade plywood, 1 inch thick in the top corner for the headers, and then PW stapled some other stuff together down below. More plywood at the bottom by the taillights and such. Used a few different materials in here. That's some Sintra. It's like 1/8 inch Sintra, so it just went onto the old walls there. Got some stick-on backsplash. It's for all the people that don't want tile. Moving around, this used to be the bunk bed, but I made it the 2-person dinette, which I'm converting it into a chaise lounge where I turn the table and drop it down with the pipe and the base. And then yeah, I got 2 24-inch cushions, 2 32-inch cushions, so I'll shape the table that way so it has a little arm over here, like an armrest in the corner, maybe a cup holder in it. It'll be pretty awesome, I'm thinking. All electric, folks. There's nothing, no propane in this bad boy. I got a dorm fridge that seems to work. Couple years in, moving around, doesn't hate it. Pump jack, rocket pump. I don't know, it's pretty good, but I was thinking of putting a pump behind it because if you leave it in this position, it holds its pressure. And if you leave it open in this direction, it drains back. You can hear it gurgling right now. But if you open it and turn on the pump, I'm thinking it'll work. And then you turn it off, and hopefully it's got enough hold back to actually turn the pump off, and that would be ideal, but I don't know if it's designed that well. Here's hoping. I got some cupboards. You know, I made some new doors. They're out of Paralam. For the upper cabinets, the lower cabinets I'm going to replace. I got something different. Hopefully it's nice enough. I didn't rebuild that side, so I did the 2 seats. Rebuilt those 2 cabinets, but I did not rebuild this one. This one's not terrible. It's got wiring in it, so it's a pain. But then it's got these 2 plastic bins that you can just pull out, put on the counter, and then just slide them back in. Or you can just open them like drawers. So I was pretty stoked about that. And then I made it so that you can pull the whole thing forward. It's a drawer, but then the wiring's right back in there. Never get light in there, but so it's like kind of pulling on it, so I have to do some tension relief work back there. Down underneath here is like the coffee maker. I store the ceramic heater down there because I don't have propane, electric heat. Here's a little 300 watt heater because it's small in here. It might have to find a different source of heat to get it up to temperature, but I think that would maintain it. So that's what I'm hoping. I've got another storage under there. There's another. Yeah, I can't give you a light. Anyway, and there's some storage. I redesigned that I have to cut it back, but it's got a full like drawer design for it. Maybe I should take you in and show you that stuff too. But not sure. You know, I made the bed high enough up off the ground. You can fit the buckets underneath there. Everything underneath. It's a little bit high, but lots of storage. Oh yeah, so let's go here. So I've got this great like acacia wood countertops that I'm putting in. They're beautiful. Cork flooring. Had leftover from years ago. All new upholstery. Like I had these upholstered by Christine out in the ridge. But they're both sides, so you can pick which side you want Naugahyde and which one you want striped. The curtains all match, and they're kind of double lined with the fabric on the side, so they're nice and crisp white outside, but they're black out. Pretty happy with those. Getting all excited. I think I started heavy breathing there. So I got a couple of deep cycle golf cart batteries here. Those are magnet charge. Been pretty good. I've maintained them reasonably well. I wouldn't say I'm diligent, but not ignorant to it either. There's a couple car batteries. They're marine style batteries, but they're not the proper ones. But they're working fine. And then I got a 1,000 watt pure sine, and then I got an Iota 55 amp charger, which is good for the 2. For the 4 it won't charge as fast as I want, but 2 hours I got kind of like a 65-70% charge, and these batteries down from 50. It'll be good for an entire night once all 4 of them are in. Yeah, I got a Rose solar charge controller. It's an MPPT. It's a nice machine. Some quick connects. I got some electrical plugs there and nice covers on them, so that's the one that plugs in and charges. Or if I just want to plug straight in, got a little dangly doodly there, and that plugs the inverter into the trailer. Or I can just plug the trailer directly into power because the fridge runs on it all the time. I'll just leave it running all the time. I also did a double disconnect on the cable for the trailer wiring, and there's the other end of it. But if it ever kind of packs out right in this section, then I just get another one. My concern is that somebody maybe finds it useful and takes it with them, and then I'd be really screwed. But yeah, such is. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I don't want to leave this thing alone long enough for anything like that to happen, so it's all good. Oh, I wired up the exterior lights on a switch. For some reason, when the lights are on in the truck, they don't go on. I have to turn on the switch, and then I think I'm back feeding current from my batteries into the truck, but I haven't quite figured that one out yet. Here's our little travel trailer vinyl that we put on the spare tire. This trailer is quite a bit older. Not sure what model it is, if anybody knows. My wife might send you some tea if you figure it out. Just send us your email and we'll send it out. There it is. It's a 76 Okanagan. Let me take you in and show you those cabinets now that I'm locked out. I left the other door open. Silverado. Everything's out in the yard because I just put up this new shelving, but let's not talk about that. There's the Mill Valley truck there. It's the box. Then the whole front clip is sitting in here somewhere. Dark as hell. Let me try and get a light on in here. I have to go up to the side, sir. There we go. taillights, LED, they work. Going in, there's the front clip, kind of jammed up against the toolbox. And that's the kitchen cabinet for the travel trailer. And then I was just going to show you these cabinet doors, which I'm super stoked about. They're, made them out of Paralam, so I ripped it all down and then put a mahogany skin inside. They're really lightweight, pretty strong, Gorilla glued together. Drilled the holes for the push button locking knobs. Should be cool. The spacing was a little tight, but we'll make it work. Hinges are just, and the cabinet and the doors are kind of like the right size for the opening, so there's a little light leak if I'm not real close. It's got to be bang on. It's gonna be interesting, but that'll be a different day too. Or maybe I'll show you that stuff. Got two different projects on the go here. The Mill Valley, and then the Hillbilly Hilton, which is what we call in the 76 Okanagan that we tow around and sleep wherever we want. Pretty excited about that. We did it a little bit last year, and I kind of love that idea. Just pull over and climb in. Leave it hooked up. Don't get out. Don't have a fire. Just sleep till the morning and drive on. And then find yourself some really nice place. I love that Walmart lets you park there, but so I feel like I'm in like my parents' basement or something. Anyway, take care. We're gonna get back to this this restoration of the 76 Okanagan and the 55 Chevy pickup to take them on tour. I hope you want to come. Well, I hope you want to join us. Let's ignore that other part.